One of the greatest quotes came from Batman Begins when Rachel's talking about it's not who you are underneath, but it's what you do that defines you. And that's very true, because in the end, history will only take you at face value. So no matter the trauma, hardship, or how much life has beat you up or thrown at you, people in the end are only going to remember you just basically on how you ended up. So after a certain age, people stop having so much grace for you, like for anything that happened like in your past or in your youth, and people like kind of just give you all the accountability. And in the end, like, you have to just want more for yourself to go on that good trajectory where you get yourself out of that. So you can take an alcoholic, for example. Let's say his parents were like also alcoholics. He grew up in an abusive household, parents fighting, maybe hitting each other, just violence, whatever it may be. He can go down the wrong path and just end up like the same way. People are going to see him just as an alcoholic. But that same guy or girl could go on a good trajectory, and it all starts with really having empathy for the people that hurt you and trying to put yourself in their skin, going back to their upbringing, like what this person is going through as a youngin', like saying, okay, maybe they were treated the same way, maybe their parents were like this to them and they never got out of this loop, so they brought it all the way into their adulthood down onto me. And what brings the two trajectories into different from the person that goes on the good one or the bad one is they see that and they want better for the world, and they want better for maybe their future or their kids, etc. So the person that goes on the bad trajectory, almost they want kind of the world to feel their pain. Like, you can take a hero and a villain, that's a good example. The villain almost wants everybody to feel their pain, the hero doesn't. And the hero takes like their trauma and they're looking at like how it happened in the first place and how it doesn't have to happen to other people. And the same like principle can kind of just be applied towards like maybe people that grow up poor, unfortunate, however it may be. People are only going to care about that story like if you become successful yourself or turn it around. That's why you only hear about maybe athletes or famous people's like past upbringing and trauma, and like everybody looks on them a certain way, but no, like you don't hear about everyday people or whatever. And a lot of people are born like under these unfortunate circumstances in life. They're just given a bad deck of cards, and the answer is also unfortunate and unfair too. But it really starts with like self-accountability and wanting to go down the good trajectory path. Like, you have to compete with nobody else but the best version of yourself and the worst version of yourself, and that's who you need to be competing with. And it needs to like be realistic in a sense too, however that is to your life and to your circumstances, because everybody's circumstances are different and nobody will care about you in this world as much as you do for yourself.